Good morning. In the previous lecture, we have seen construction of optical fiber, its advantages over conventional communication means, what is mean by core, cladding, etc. Now, today we are going to discuss types of optical fibers in detail. So, as we know previously, the optical fibers can be classified on the basis of material used, mode of transmission, and refractive index profile of core and cladding. Now, following this figure shows types of optical fiber based on mode of transmission such as single mode or monomode multiple optical fiber, monomode and multimode optical fiber. Now, if we observe the upper figure carefully, where we see that the light is entering in the optical fiber at various angles as shown in the figure. Now, entered light while traveling through the optical fiber undergoes multiple reflections and finally comes out of the optical fiber at the other end. So, what we observe in the first figure, upper figure, is that one of the ray is incident on the fiber in such a way that it passes out through the cladding. On the other hand, one of the ray is entered in the optical fiber in such a way that it undergoes multiple reflections and finally comes out of the optical fiber from the other end as expected. On the other hand, the central ray just passes out through the optical fiber and comes out of the fiber at other end. So this we can say mode of transmission of light through the optical fiber. The three rays entered in the optical fiber are passing through the optical fiber in different ways. So the ways in fact can be called as a modes. So first uppermost figure shows multi-mode step index fiber. Now we have seen what is mean by mode. Now let us see what is mean by step index fiber. Now here if we observe the left hand side uppermost figure, then we see that the core diameter is of 200 micrometer and cladding diameter is of 380 micrometer, and you observe the black figure beside the core and cladding. Here we see that the refractive index of the core and cladding changes abruptly as we go from core to cladding. There is a sudden rise in the refractive index of the core and cladding material. So this sudden rise is just like a step. So because of that, it is called as step index fiber. And since the modes are more than monomode or more than single, it is called as multi-mode step index fiber. Now let us go to the next figure or middle figure we can say. In the middle figure, if we observe the light passing through the optical fiber or core specifically, then we see that one of the rays passing through the core along the axis and another ray is passing through the core in a sinusoidal form and coming out of the core, coming out of the optical fiber at the other end. So here this particular figure, the central figure, is for transmission of signal through graded index optical fiber. Now, what is mean by graded index optical fiber? So again, look at the figures on the left hand side, central figure on the left hand side. Here, as we go from core to cladding, the refractive index of the material, instead of changing suddenly, just like in the previous case, here the refractive index goes on changing, or specifically goes on increasing gradually from core to cladding, that is 50 to 100 micrometer. So here there is a gradual change in the refractive index of the material of core and the cladding. So such a gradual rise in the refractive index of the core and cladding keeps on continuously changing the direction of the signal, or changing the direction of light passing through the core. So such a fiber is called graded index fiber. Here light continuously keep on changing the direction while passing through the core, and finally emerges out of the core at the other end. Now let us go for the next figure, which is for single mode step index fiber. So here, if you observe the diameter of core and cladding, the diameter of core is very small, that is 10 micrometer, and cladding diameter is 125 micrometer. So the core is very thin, and it is again step index. So because of the thin diameter of the core, the signal passes through the core in only one mode of transmission, and because of that it is called a single mode step index fiber. Now again have the look at the figures. On the left hand side we see there is a step index fiber. It shows the variation of the refractive index. Refractive index is taken along y-axis, and on x-axis there is a radial distance. Radial distance means the distance from the axis. So that is radial distance. So as we go from core to cladding, we see that at the boundary of the core, or at the interface of the core and cladding, there is a sudden rise in the refractive index. So that is called as step index fiber. And on the right hand side, the figure is for graded index optical fiber, where we see that as we go from core to cladding, the refractive index gradually increases and becomes maximum at the core. So in this way, this is the construction of graded index fiber. One correction is there. Uh, just before few minutes, I have said that the refractive index increases as we go from core to cladding, but the opposite is the case. As we go from core to cladding, the refractive index goes on decreasing gradually. So that is what for graded index fiber, because in case of optical fiber, to have the total internal reflection, refractive index of the core is maximum, or is more than that of the refractive index of the cladding. So please have the note of that correction. Now again look at step index fiber. Here it has core with uniform refractive index and distinct boundary with the cladding. Light follows a zigzag path due to total internal reflection, and it is suitable for short distance communication. Then next is graded index fiber. The refractive index of core gradually decreases outward from the center, that is from core to cladding. Light ray follows a curved path, reducing dispersion and improving signal quality. Uh, and the third point or the characteristics of the gradient index fiber is it is ideal for high speed long distance communication. Now, next type of fiber which is based on the material used is plastic fiber. So, as the name indicate, it is made from plastic material such as polymethyl metha, methacrylate PMMA. It is less expensive and more flexible, but it has higher attenuation than glass fiber. The third point is that it is used for short range communication and decorative lighting, such as in office environment or uh, where short distance communication is required. Then next type is glass fiber. In case of glass fiber, it is made up of ultra pure silica glass. It has low attenuation, high speed, and it is suitable for long distance communication. Then the glass fibers are used in telecommunication, medical imaging, and sensors. Now let us have the look on importance of optical fiber. Fiber optics plays a crucial role in modern communication system due to its high speed data transmission, reduced electromagnetic interference, then its greater bandwidth compared to traditional copper cables, and it is suitable for again long distance communication with minimal signal loss. Then advantage and disadvantage of the optical fibers. Advantages: it is high data transmission rate, it has low signal attenuation, losses are less, immune to electromagnetic interference, no crosstalk at all. Then because since the light is signal is passed by means of light, it has no interaction with the electromagnetic waves or electric and magnetic fields, so it is immune to electromagnetic interference. Then these are lightweight and compact because copper cables are heavy and bulky. On the other hand, optical fibers are lightweight and compact. It is secure transmission with minimal risk of interception. Disadvantages: high initial installation cost. It is fragile and requires careful handling. Then it is specialized equipment needed for splicing and maintenance. Installation is quite difficult in case of optical fibers. Then limited flexibility in tight bending situations. Now here is again a table which shows comparison between copper cable and optical fibers. For example, bandwidth of fiber optics evolving towards the desktop, copper C87 in development. So let us have the look at these differentiation table of fiber optics and copper cables. Then below I have given also multiple choice questions along with the answers. So you please go through that multiple choice questions and answers. For the time being, we will stop here and we will meet in the next lecture. Thank you.